Welcome to Game.Bot Game presents Generation Dragons episode 30.5. Steve and I are just going to do a nice short and sweet episode today. Just do a catch up instead of, our usual we're just doing a little bit of banter. But Steve, good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Cheers.
I got ahead of you. Just wanted to have a sip. That said, we should probably mention why it's 30.5 because we have a pretty big guest coming on this week.
That's exactly it. So we're doing 30.5, as we mentioned last week, on our 31st birthday, episode, that we were having a special guest. So, however, we're recording later in the week for that one. So we wanted to get a little short one out to everybody. So we were in your ears and your faces.
That's just it, man.
That's it. On that, everyone, as always, thank you for listening and watching us. If you haven't, please subscribe to the videos and or the podcasts. Much appreciated, everybody. And Steve, what the hell have you been up to?
Not much. It's been a really busy week since we had our last one. Seems like every night I had an event to go to, like through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Labor Day I had to work, so I wasn't off. But really, Castle Grayskull, kids, you can see behind me on my right, came in. The kids have been playing with it. They have sort of, you can't see the other side, but all the bad guys are in there, like Skeletor and Evelyn and all that, because they're trying to replicate the Masters of Universe Revelations Season 1 episode. So they've been kind of doing that, and then like there's a He-Man down here coming in and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, they were having fun with that. What about you? What have you been up to?
Well, this past weekend I had gone up to my brother's camper up in Renfrew, which was nice because I went with the kids, and my Maddie was already up there, so I went to go meet up with Maddie, and Kai and I went up. So it was good get together with my brother and his family. Kathy stayed back; she had something going on here, so I got my chance to do some fishing and
nice
chill by a lake and relax. Went swimming in the water. Almost got a leech latched onto me. It was just there, but it was good. Didn't catch any fish. So I can't say I was fishing. I put a line in the water.
Sometimes it's just the experience, right? So
that's exactly it. That's it. But other than that, not too much. I'm on my, I guess technically, second day of vacation because I took Friday off last week, and then yesterday was Labor Day, so it was already a holiday. And today I just sat around and played the new DLC for Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island, which is pretty good. I really love that game. It's what probably was my game of the year of last year, and I really like the DLC this time around. So, because I've just been waiting for all the things coming out now. That's it.
Nice.
So, I know last week we talked about, 2 weeks ago we talked about the Ark and whatnot, and I know you mentioned that you had received the some upgrade kits.
Yeah. So I kind of wanted to talk about this and then segue into what your opinions are of the Ark, because I think it'd be really good to hear from your perspective on it. That said, I ordered the upgrade kit for the lights. Came in today. It's tiny. I didn't realize it doesn't come with batteries, so I have to go and buy some batteries. They're little CR, like 927 little watch batteries, or possibly hearing aid batteries. I got to double check. But yeah, looking it up, I noticed that they actually added a lot more upgrade kits. So they actually, one of the big problems you had, I know, was how gappy and open it was, and I'll let you get into that in a minute. But they have different upgrade kits just for the back if you want to fill in the holes, or you can get it down the flanks, like down the side, fill those holes. They even have like a roller that can carry the thing if you keep it in arc form, which can attach to Metroplex and sit on that. Omega Supreme's track and stuff like that. So that was
that's kind of cool. That's
cool. But if you buy all of them together, minus the lights, because I already have the lights, it's about $50. It's about $15 a pop per piece. But add them all, and that is minus they actually added lights too for the thrusters, so you can buy 4 lights and replacement turrets, because remember I said one of the things I didn't like is that the turrets don't move, so you can buy replacement turrets and lights for the 4 thrusters in the back. So I was like, oh, this is cool. On that though, if I was to get it all, it's like adding another $70-$80 to the price of the already expensive Titan class figure.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but loving it. Love have it displayed over here as the ship. I will tell you how this works out once I actually buy some batteries and do the operation. But yeah, so your point of view.
Actually, on that, before we go into my point of view, check Ratchet's Garage on Facebook. Somebody was doing the upgrade of the lights. I think it was. I don't think it was on the that was asking questions around the lights. So you should go see, either join that group, because that's the group that does all like the builds and stuff like that, and people are looking for parts.
Yeah.
And check it there. It was either that or in our Ottawa Facebook group, but I don't think it was in the.
I don't think it was in that. I probably would have picked up on.
Yeah,
that.
you would exactly.
I see it all the time.
Hold on, Steve. Sorry, everybody. Okay. I thought I was going to sneeze, but I think I'm okay.
I was waiting because I can add a funny effect in the video later.
So yeah, no, I'm talking about my opinion. So I canceled my pre-order. I mean, part of it was obviously the way yours looked and unfortunate things of the upgrades, right? The things that you're saying should have been things that were included, right? Not so much the lights. I mean, the lights, yes, like Metroplex had lights, and Metroplex came out fucking 15 years ago, like, right? So
was it 2010 or 2020? Anyway, I'd have to look it up.
But even then, 10 years ago, it's a decade old, right?
I know. Although I always hated that he didn't speak like the American version. So any Americans friends watching, your version actually spoke. Ours just makes weird sounds because of the language issue and Quebec, because they didn't have French version.
Well, we won't go into that language. No. But yeah, that's it. I mean, and then there's also a few other things that are coming out, as I'm sure if you're watching Steve and I, you either like the stuff that we talk about or you just like Steve and I. But with the Halo items that are coming out later this year for the anniversary plus Halo Infinite, kind of decided to sit back because I was able to get my hands on the new controller. I've been trying to get the Series X, which I'll have that story and we can chat about that too. But yeah, so that's part of it. I mean, it's just, maybe if I'm lucky at Toys R Us and
just randomly find
it's 6 months and it's on sale for $190, then I'll pick it up, right? But just at the price point it is right now, I can't. I don't see the value, right? I mean, again, it means way more to you than it does to me. If this was like, again, I'm going to drop the same amount of money on a controller, but it's Master Chief branded.
That's just gold. It. You got to know where to limit it, right? And with me, it was a little different because I ordered it from our good buddy in the TF group. I should say good buddy, but one of the guys that has his own business from DJC Collectibles, and his prices are great. And I paid for it like months ago, so it wouldn't hit me again, right? So
yeah, 100%. No, 100%. That's it. I mean, I could have paid it down on EB and stuff like that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But anywho, have you seen the controller, the Elite Series 2 controller?
Yeah, I have. It's awesome. So
that was exactly it, right? As you know, we talked about this before. My giant Halo collection of controllers. Kathy and I were watching the Gamescom stuff, and they're just like ready for pre-order. I was like, what? And then I found out the console was ready for pre-order too, and I jumped onto the console, the Microsoft store. Wasn't able to get it. I had it in my cart, had everything, was ready to go.
You should have told me. We could have both it.
Well, that's the thing. It was so weird because it was like all the way through, and then it just stopped. It wasn't like it crashed. It didn't crash like it did the Series X when we pre-ordered it from Microsoft Store. It just wasn't there. And then I found out from EB a couple days after they opened the pre-orders that they were taking the pre-orders at the store. But I was like, oh man, they're not going to take the pre-orders. They don't take pre-orders on shit anymore, especially on consoles. So I'm like, I didn't call them. I didn't ask. And then I walked in, I was picking up some Pokemon cards and I was like, hey, were you guys doing pre-orders on the consoles? He's like, yeah, man. And we ran out yesterday. And I was like,
get your name on for if anyone cancels.
Well, that's I did, but I'm gonna
They don't
go.
really have a list like that when I work there
No,
anyway, but you never know.
no, I'm gonna pop in. I
See 'em,
mean,
right?
I know the manager and
Yeah,
soon to be assistant manager and stuff like that. So I'm, the manager knows. He's like, yeah, dude, I'll
hook you up.
if people cancel, I'll try to make sure you're on next. But that's it. But the controller and the console looks fucking cool. I love the light. I love the white, like starry look. It's got like,
Mhm.
the visor cutouts, the controller itself with the green and the 117 and the gold.
It's gonna
Can't
be
wait.
that's gonna be a collector's item for sure,
Oh yeah.
especially down the road. Um, Off
Cannot
topic
wait.
but related, did you see in the Xbox tweets today the custom somebody modded, I should say it, Series X to look like a vending machine, a Coke vending machine, except it just
Oh,
says Coca-Cola. It was really done well. It looked pretty cool. Like even the controller was painted and modded, and I'm like, wow, that's a great looking machine. Like I don't know why I'd want like a vending
yeah.
machine looking Xbox, but to each their own. It did look
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
I'm just waiting for the Series X refrigerator. I don't know if you've seen that. You saw those
Yeah,
tweets,
man,
right?
I would. That's so awesome.
So
Like,
the Xbox said that they were going to make refrigerators, like mini fridges of the Series X, like Series X branded mini
I
fridges.
actually have to replace my
Well, yeah.
mini fridge because it's oh god, it's got to be 15 years old now or
So I
more.
might have, if I see it pre-order, if I see it open, I'm going to have to jump on there and
Mhm.
pre-order it.
Might have to do
So
that too.
we're talking about things we've been doing. What are you looking forward to
The new He-Man
coming
show.
up?
So He-Man Masters of the Universe. It's more kid oriented, but hey, more He-Man, and I like He-Man, so I'll check it out. I'll probably enjoy it. It looks to me like reminds me of kind of like what Slug Terra was like. If anyone watched Slug Terra, and I enjoyed that, so I'm looking
Oh,
forward to that. Sorry.
sorry. Just you reminded me. Jared wanted me to tell you that he also liked GeForce.
Yes.
Sorry.
Man, Battle of the Planets, GeForce. Yeah, I'm glad someone finally. No one else mentioned that, so that's great.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing I do got to mention, some of the feedback I got from our last episode is really good. Not so many people are hitting the comments, but some of the people that know us and directly ping me was like, "How come you didn't mention Lego?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I loved Lego. How
Yeah.
did I forget that? I have Lego all over the place." You know, so
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Lego Castle Grayskull right
Yeah.
there. But yeah, that
Uh,
was a big miss on
so
my part.
no, sorry, I sidetracked you there. Sidetracked you there. But yeah. So I saw the couple. I haven't seen any trailers. I've only seen screenshots of that one, but it looks interesting. It might be something I pop on here and there just to see what it's like,
Mhm.
and see how they take it. Right, just compare it to two.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot lighter. Like the Masters Revolution, uh, Revelation, sorry, is a lot more adult and seedier, heavier. I don't think it'll
Right.
be anything like that. I think it'll just be more like fun and jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I bet you the kids will love it, right?
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
So
No, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. No, I've got oh man. So Sonic Colors Ultimate came out today.
mhm.
Yeah. I picked it up. Well, it arrived this afternoon, and I was playing Psychonauts 2 because that's what I've been playing, jumping into that as well,
Mhm.
which is really cool. It's on Game Pass, so you should play it. It's a good platformer, and the
Yeah, I
story's
know it.
cool. It's
Back in the day,
so
anyway.
so I was letting that install
First
and
one.
play that. Then we went to go get the kids from school and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, so I haven't played Sonic Colors yet, but that's going to be on my list of games to play later this evening and or tomorrow. So I'll
Yeah,
definitely be
I'd be
doing that.
interested to hear your thoughts on it. You know, is it good? Is it great? You know, I mean, it's a Sonic game. It's going to be decent.
Yeah.
And also you being a fan, you're going to love it regardless. But give me the heads up.
Yeah, well, 100%, 100%. And also, funny enough, on all of this Sonic and Sega conversation that we're just having here, Jared and I were talking about it, and I was like, "Oh man, it." We were talking about how it feels weird to buy Sega games on a Nintendo console, right?
Yeah, right. Especially coming from our era,
Yeah.
it just like
So
seems so wrong.
I mean, even PlayStation, right? So him and I, like, I've been buying a lot of my Sonic games on Nintendo just because I like to play it on the Switch and being able to like lie
Mhm.
in my bed and stuff like that. And even Sega games, like Sega Ages, they have all the Sega Ages games on the Switch, right? Or not all of them, but I could go buy Alex the Kid and stuff like that. So, so that's what I've been doing. But then I realized, what I should be playing all my Sega games on that are not like strictly like PlayStation oriented or Nintendo oriented on the Xbox because of their little love, the love that they had with Microsoft back in the day
back
when
in
the
the Dreamcast day and
Windows
CE.
CE, yeah. So I was like, you know what? From now on, I guess I'm gonna have to play it on Xbox. Anything that's not like Yakuza or Judgment or any of those like strictly PlayStation. I say strictly; they're obviously now on Xbox, but they were originally started on PlayStation. I think I'm gonna do that from now on, unless it's a game that I know it's gonna be not super demanding. And I can play it on the Switch because I bought it for the Series X because it runs in 4K at 60 frames per second. So obviously, I'm gonna I want it to run the best on the best system. So I got on the Series X, and they didn't.
I was gonna say, for me, it's always like wherever I get it cheapest, to be honest. like if it's a great price or even on Game Pass, then go there. But if it's a game I really want, it doesn't have to be Sonic, just in general.
Yeah.
And I can only get it on the Switch, or I can only get it on the PS platform. That's where I go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, well, generally that's what I am as well. When it comes to games that come out of multi-platform, I'm depends on the game, really. I mean, like Sonic, I was going to get on the Switch, but then I was like, oh man, I can't get the full goodness on the screen, not 4K and all that stuff. So I got it on this. I got it on the Xbox. But yeah, I'm really like the end of the week is WarioWare. I'm looking forward to the new WarioWare game. I've always liked those games.
Yep.
Later this month from the PlayStation is Kenna Spirit Bridge of Spirits, I believe is the game. What the game is called. It's really it's kind of looking forward to that one, and then also Deathloop is later this month too. So, and then comes just Halo after that, man. Really, that's really all I'm looking forward to. So
I have tomorrow. I have a big game night with some old friends. I've been pulled into this group playing Shadowrun, second editions. For those that don't know, just think of D&D type stuff. But yeah, I'm. Well, I'll let you know how it goes. I've never played D&D, and I didn't realize what I was getting into. I didn't realize it was like this is going to take a year or two to play. I'm like, wow, it's crazy. That was like just board game night and hang out and have beers, and then move on. But no, it's pretty serious and heavy. So I got my character all made up and
nice.
Get into that and see how it goes.
You have to let me know.
One thing I wanted to mention: my brother texted me today, and he's really big into Marvel Slacks and Legends figures. He got the complete outfit of Alpha Flight.
Oh, nice.
Which is crazy to find. Yeah, so he got Vindicator separate, and then his wife bought him like a kit with some, and he already had like Sasquatch from my dad and a few other figures. But he's got he's got Puck and I always forget their name, the Fist of the North Star.
Oh yeah.
Brother and sister, I always forget their name, but got all theirs and the Medicine Man, and I'm like, oh man, how did you even find that? It's like crazy.
Yeah. So, that's pretty sweet. Impressive. Well, Steve, I know we said we wanted to keep this one short and sweet, just as a nice little catch up. So good chat. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us. I know we went a little bit longer than 10 minutes, but hey, we're only half an episode. So as long as we're within the usual 15 minutes, which would be half than our normal episodes, we're good. So anyways, so Steve.
I judge it right because it takes me about 10 to get a beer. So I only had one beer in this episode. That means it was a short one.
There you go. That's it. That's
all right, man.
Well,
ready?
All right. You kick it off, good sir. You kick it off.
All right. Keep collecting.
Keep gaming. Keep safe.
Oh, we got to get better at that timing.